Catch all of these this Monday on Like and Share, December 2, 2024 at 2 p.m. Philippine Standard Time. Only here on INCRadio.
This is INC Radio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Pack your bags and let's go! Welcome to Culture and Travel, your gateway to discovering hidden gems, rich traditions, and unique experiences across the globe, right here on INC Radio Japan. Whether you're a curious explorer, a culture enthusiast, or just a traveler at heart, we've got you covered. From bustling cities to serene countrysides, we'll take you to places where history, faith, and culture come alive. This is Culture and Travel, where every destination is a new adventure. Buckle up and let's embark on an unforgettable journey together, only on INCRadio Japan Satellite Studio.
はい、皆さんこんばんは。姉妹関連子です。今日も皆さんと一緒に、日本の文化、ライフスタイル、そして様々な興味深い話題をお届けします。こちらは INC ラジオジャパン東京、サテライトスタジオです。今夜のトピックはですね、ティータイムとアート、そしてクリエイティビティをお届けします。こちらのユニークな楽しみ方、そして興味深い、豆知識を皆さんに共有していきたいと思います。どうぞお楽しみください。そして、他にもコホーストの皆さんがいらっしゃいます。Kuya Aizel.
Thank you so much, Sister Yumiko. If you're a tea lover, this episode is perfect for you. From traditional Japanese teas to modern tea trends, we'll discover how tea has evolved into something more than just a drink. It's an experience. I'm Kuya Aizel, broadcasting live from Hiroshima. It's malamig na naman today, no, mga kapatid, mga nakikinig sa atin. It's really getting colder here in Japan. So this is the perfect time to visit Japan. This is my favorite time to visit Japan. So if anyone is like, you want to visit Japan, now is the perfect time to visit. Hindi pa super lamig, hindi rin sobrang init. The weather is perfect if you want to experience Japan. And Japan is looking beautiful right now. But by the way, we're so glad to have you with us today. And marami tayong pag-uusapan today. Di ba, Sister Haino?
Yes, thank you for tuning in. I'm Ate Hayanel coming to you from Osaka, and we've got an exciting program lined up for you. And if you're wondering how people craft their own unique brews, stay tuned because we'll also share some innovative tips you can try at home. And to start, let's watch this short introduction video about tea time innovations, crafting unique brews.
Tea has been an essential part of cultures around the world for centuries. From ancient ceremonies to modern innovations, tea has evolved into much more than just a drink. It's a source of comfort, a moment of relaxation, and a way to connect with others. Today, we're diving into the exciting world of tea time. We'll explore how creativity has transformed this age-old tradition, introducing new flavors, brewing techniques, and even unique tea pairings. From the bold to the delicate, the modern to the traditional, there's a whole world of tea waiting to be discovered. Join us as we craft unique brews and uncover the secrets behind the perfect cup. So whether you're a tea enthusiast or a curious beginner, get ready to explore the creativity and culture behind one of the world's most beloved beverages. Welcome to Tea Time Innovations, Crafting Unique Brews.
What an amazing way to set the mood for today's topic. It's so inspiring to see how tea can be enjoyed in so many creative ways, as we saw in the video. Speaking of tea, let's get personal for a moment. I'm gonna ask my co-host. Here's a question for all of us to answer. What's your go-to favorite tea in Japan? There's a lot of tea na makikita niya. Mabibili niyo actually sa mga convenience store and pretty much everywhere we go. Na nasa vending machine siya. It's available everywhere. Tea is like such a common drink in Japan. I'm gonna ask Sister Yumiko since like she's like lived here in Japan like then I was like longer. What's your go-to favorite tea, Sister Yumiko?
I actually don't really go place, but I order green tea from Shizuoka, company from Shizuoka po. Shizuoka is very famous for green tea, and I have a favorite green tea from Shizuoka po. So yeah, I
So
ordered.
I'm gonna ask you, Sister Yumiko, what makes this green tea from Shizuoka you know special? You know, if you're like if you're selling this green tea to us, like how would you pitch this to us? You know, how would you convince us to try this specific green tea from Shizuoka?
There's so many kinds of green tea. Um, that's a bitter one, but lighter one. But I found I like a lighter flavor, and I
Mm-hmm.
found one from the one in Shizuoka, so I like that one. It's
Oh,
not
okay.
too bitter. It
So do you recommend us like to try that green tea from Shizuoka? Do you recommend it?
yes, yes,
Okay, so
it's good.
so
Yeah,
alam niyo na mga tagapakinig yung daw green tea from Shizuoka. So pag curious kayo sa green tea and Sister Yumiko is there, siguro siya na lang yung tanongin niyo kasi hindi ko pa rin natatry yan. Kasi I'm a pretty like basic, a person. Yeah, just like kung ano lang yung green tea na nandito sa bahay or yung available lang sa mga nearby convenience store, yun lang din yung mga iniinom ko. But Sister Astrid, do we have a question here? Is it pricey daw ba, Sister Yumiko?
not really, po. But you can find like a very expensive one,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just 100 gram, but it's cost
Mm-hmm.
like um 3,000 yen or something,
Mm-hmm.
only for a little bit. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but I
So how long does that last, Sister Yumiko? Like the 100 grams, right?
yeah, but I've never tried that one,
Oh, you
the
never
expensive
tried it. You
one.
never
I
tried it.
I
Okay.
only buy like a the tea bag one. It's
Mhm.
easy to
I thought
use.
you're like you're getting that one as well. Yeah, we were curious. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
Mhm.
maybe one day.
One day. Okay. 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 How
In
about you,
Shizuoka,
Sister
yeah.
Sister Hayana? What's your favorite go to tipo in Japan?
Yes, I prefer po yung green tea din. I feel
Mm-hmm.
it's more healthier. Healthier kasi green. Hindi kasi iba yung flavor niya, parang mas ano siya sa tongue mo. I mean, ibang dating
Mm-hmm.
compare sa other tea.
Yes, ayan. So marami pa tayong pag-uusapan. Ayoko muna magtanong about tea kasi I mean this entire episode is about green tea or like tea anyway. So like we have a lot of like tea conversations to happen. We have a lot of tea today. But personally I love jasmine tea. I try to
Mhm.
be different, sa kanilang
Ibang
lahat. But it's like it's my go-to. Like whenever kapag nasa convenience store, yun yung parang una kong kinukuha pag may jasmine tea yun talaga. Like
Yeah, I like
mas
jasmine
kinukuha ko
tea too.
jasmine tea
Yeah.
as well, right? It
Mm.
smells good and I don't know, there's just something about it that I can't explain that I like better than green tea. Like it's super unique kasi jasmine tea and maybe like later I've made my research before this episode so like I can like share some kung bakit ko siya nagustuhan. But that's really it sa question natin those are all such great picks to our viewers and listeners curious din ako. How about you? Lalo na sa mga taga Japan or nakapunta na ng Japan, what's your go-to favorite tea in Japan? Feel free to share your answers in the comments or live chat. Would love to hear from you. And with that, let's move on to our next segment, Hanging Question YouTube Challenge.
The hanging question of the day.
For today's challenge, we have a question for all our viewers. What's the most popular tea in Japan? Type your answers in the YouTube live chat now. Don't worry if you're unsure. Just give it your best guess. We'll reveal the correct answer at the end of the program, so make sure to stay with us until the very end. So
はい。
while we
はい、ちょっと日本語でもお伝えしようかなと思いま
ah,
す。ごめんThank you for はい、今日のYouTube チャレンジの、ハンギングクエスチョンはですね、日本で、一番有名なお茶は何でしょうかっていうやつです。はい、この答えはですね、プログラムの最後に皆さんにご紹介します。Thank you, Ate Haya.
while we wait for responses, we asked some of our brethren across Japan about their favorite tea essentials and unique brews. Let's hear what they had to say. Here's a special video featuring the answers.
What snacks or desserts do you love to pair with tea?
Good evening. I'm Brother Adrian from local of Shinagawa. And my favorite snack or dessert to pair with tea is any unsweetened cookies or cake. Because I'm not really a fan of sweets. That's why I'm trying to avoid the sweetness of the food. I don't want to get fat.
Hello, I'm Brother Vino Cabintoy, and my favorite snacks together with tea is bibingka.
Yes. Ang sarap namang uminom ng tea with bibingka. You know ba bibingka, Kuya Aizel?
Of course, ate, si Sister Yumi ko dapat yung tinanong mo. Yung
Let's be
bibingka, Sister Yumi
let's
ko.
bibingka po.
What's
You love
That's gonna be that's gonna be
Yes.
our next episode. We had
Yes.
Tigan today. We have like bibingka time next episode. Siguro, I don't know. Tayo natin yung mga producer natin. Baka naman pwedeng gawin. Kasi wala rin ako alam about bibingka. Alam ko lang yung itsura niya. But, yeah. But pero about Japan kasi yung ano natin eh. Pero like, maybe we can like, gawin natin siyang isingit next time. Di ba, Sister Haya now?
Yes, let's kick off the first part of our topic discussion, the variety of teas in Japan. Japan is known for its rich tea culture, and one of the things that make it so special is the incredible variety of teas available. Each type has its own unique flavor, aroma, and way of preparation. So let's dive into different kinds of teas. Alam nyo ba na marami palang tea? So, sa ating discussion for today, malalaman natin kung ano nga ba yung pinagkaiba ng mga teas na makikita natin dito sa Japan. So, let's have sencha. Sencha is a loose leaf green tea that grows under full sunlight. This makes the color go dark and the flavor becomes astringent. Preparing this tea requires immersing the leaves in hot water to produce a rich brew. The greenish golden color with a well-balanced flavor gives a perfect start to your day. In fact, sencha should be your ultimate pick if you're looking for an alternative to coffee. It backs you up and helps you steal clear of the dreadful caffeine crash. So, Kuya Is, alam mo ba yung sencha?
Hindi ko alam pero sigurado ako na-try ko na siya ate.
Oh,
Hindi ko
oo
alam. Kasi
nga.
pag green tea kasi, like, I think like most green tea look the same. Especially if it's like nasa cup na siya, it all looks green.
Yes,
So you
yes.
don't really like know. Pero sister, I'm curious about Sister Yumiko. Like, can you like tell like the different like green tea
Yes.
based on taste? Are you familiar with like the taste of each type of green tea or not really?
I
Ah,
couldn't tell.
you couldn't tell.
Oh.
You
I
couldn't
actually
tell.
I bought like a few different type of green tea from
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Oh.
Shizuoka, but I couldn't
Yeah.
tell differences.
The difference, yeah.
I could tell
At the end it all tastes like green tea, like at the end,
yeah, it
right?
tastes like green tea,
Okay.
but like prices are different.
Yeah. Just the price is different, so like might as well go for the cheapest one, and then
It's
live your day. And like I consume green tea today and feel healthy. That's really it, I guess. How about your sister Haya now? You're asking us, have you tried Sencha?
I'm not sure, Kuya Aizel. Basta alam ko lang green tea, tapos yung iba, may
Mm-hmm.
tea na lang sa dulo.
Eh, ganun. Basta kulay green siya, tapos tea.
Does it
Basta yun yung
necessary ba
green tea
na
siya.
na green talaga yung green tea? Or does it have any color ba?
Alam ko pag green tea talaga parang green talaga
Ah,
siya, eh. Hindi naman like super super green, pero like may greenish na tint yung
mm.
kulay talaga niya, yeah.
Yun din ang alam ko eh.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
So let's move on to our next type of tea, which is matcha, yung pinaka-common na naririnig natin, di ba? Known as tencha, this tea is manufactured in a unique manner using stone mill to create a powdered tea. Unlike the other types, matcha is available as fine powder instead of loose leaves. Its bushes are kept under the shade for 20 days before the harvest. This reduces the stringency of the leaves and boosts their chlorophyll. Ayan. So ito naman yung pinaka-common na nakikita natin sa market today. Ang daming flavors ng matcha. I mean, ang daming mga food na flavored matcha, 'di ba? What's your
Mhm.
favorite food na flavored matcha, Ate Yumiko?
And maybe the ice cream, matcha
Yes. Ang
ice cream.
sarap. Oo. It's so
I
yummy
agree,
po.
Sister
Yes.
Hannah. The ice cream is pretty good. Kasi iba yung flavor nung what I love about like matcha flavored stuff is like hindi talaga sila nagfo-focus dun sa like most of like matcha food, lalo yung mabibili mo dito sa Japan, hindi siya masyado nagfo-focus dun sa like sweetness compared sa let's say sa Philippines kasi we prioritize yung sweetness
Sweet.
kapag sa mga
Pag
sweet.
sweet,
Yeah, yeah,
masarap
yeah. May
na.
sweet tooth kasi yung mga yung mga Pilipino. Unlike sa Japan, kapag bumili ka ng like um matcha stuff, like usually it's all about like the flavor of the matcha. And I know yun yung may enjoy mo. And others like it, others don't. Pero it's
Yeah.
I think it's like it's all like preferences at the end of the day. Personally, I like it kasi nga hindi siya masyadong matamis. And kagaya nung sinabi nung brother natin kanina from Shinagawa, ayun, ayaw ko din tumaba. So I don't want to get fat. So as
Yes,
much I avoid
napaka-healthy nga
then,
naman. Yes.
I avoid like sweet stuff like too much of it. It's not good.
Yes, napaka-healthy nga naman ng matcha 'no. May sinasabi si Ate Steph about matcha latte, pero never tried this one. Have you tried it, Kuya Aizel, Ate Yumiko? Matcha
Yes,
latte. Oh,
matcha latte.
really?
Yes,
How
it's
is it?
it's it's like a melted ice cream, a green tea ice cream.
Oh,
Mhm.
next
Like
time we'll try it.
as much as I wanna try like matcha latte kasi parang bawal ako sa milk.
Oh,
So, alam mo yun, yeah, so bad for me. So hindi siya puwede
okay.
sa akin. But good for Sister Yumiko kasi masarap daw yung
Mm.
matcha latte. So you should try that then I think Sister Hayana.
Yes, I'll try it.
Mhm.
Yes. So moving on from matcha, let's go to hojicha naman. So ano nga ba tong hojicha na to? So hojicha or roasted tea is a Japanese low caffeine tea with striking red hues and smoky flavors. And after the harvest, hojicha is steamed to stop the oxidation and then roasted. This brings an irresistible aroma to the leaves. Due to the roasting process, hojicha loses most of its caffeine content, making it viable for the elderly and children. To be specific, a cup or 250 milliliters of hojicha contains 7.7 milligram of caffeine. In contrast, the caffeine content in matcha and coffee is 70 milligrams and 95 milligrams respectively. Ayan, ang taas pala ng caffeine ng matcha 'no, at saka ng coffee. Parang medyo mataas yung coffee, yung matcha medyo low ng konti, 'di ba? Parang kung ayaw mo ng masyadong ma-caffeine, puwede pala 'tong Hojicha. So, let's try it next time. So, 'yan. Let's move on to our next, which is Genmaicha. Parang medyo kilala ko na si Genmaicha. So, what's this Genmaicha? Brew yourself a cup of Genmaicha when you want to escape the chaos of the day. It contains a mixture of roasted rice and green tea. The blend balances the nutty flavor of roasted rice with the astringency of green tea. The toasted aroma of rice soothes you and pulls you out of stress. Give that it has a low caffeine content, you can join Genmai Chat any hour of the day. People who face frequent blood sugar spikes may feel irritable, tired, and tempted to munch on junk food. Instead, they can consume Genmai Chat to maintain their blood sugar and control their cravings. Ayan, this Genmai Cha is a combination of tea and rice. So, do you like Kuya Aizel Ganmaicha? I think you've tried na it.
Yeah, I've
It's
tried
very
this one. I think
common,
this one is
yes.
pretty common, yeah, yeah, in Genmaicha.
And the flavor is not so strong. I think
Mhm,
it's
mhm, mhm.
very
Lasa
good.
siyang lasa siyang tea. Surprisingly.
Pero hindi
Yung
ganun
Genmaicha.
katapang, di ba?
Yeah, 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 hindi siya gano'n katapang, mhm.
Yes. So, moving on to our last variety of tea, which is gyokuro. Gyokuro tea has been consumed for around 200 years in Japan. This tea is slightly different from other green teas because of its distinguished brewing method. Plus, it uses small tea leaves plucked from the top of the plant. This produces a fresh aroma when brewed and gives a sweet umami flavor. Coupled with its delicate taste are the health benefits that make this tea one of the finest. Gyokuro is also known to have a higher caffeine content than most other green teas. This one I'm not very familiar with gyokuro, no? So have you tried it, Ate Yumiko? Gyokuro.
Gyokuro. Um, I think I have, but it's for me, it's gyokuro is very expensive tea,
Kaya
and
pala. Kaya pala hindi common sa atin. Because it's so expensive.
but it's
Mm.
rich in green tea flavor. So yeah, if you want to try green tea, gyokuro is like a best one to try, I think. Yeah. And
Yes.
for going back to um what's that? Genmai chapa.
Apo.
It reminds me of ochazuke. Have you tried ochazuke? It's you pour
Rice ba?
green tea, yes,
Yeah,
onto
yes,
rice.
I've tried it
Yeah, that's called
before.
ochazuke.
Yes.
Yeah,
Actually,
gohani. So
I was shocked by that. When I first came to Japan, I tried it and wow, it's so nice. Sa atin kasi 'di ba kape, kape
it's
yung
very
iba in the
yes.
Philippines it's rice then you will pour coffee but here tea naman. Medyo
Ah,
social.
you put
Yes.
coffee on rice?
Yes, other people I know but me personally not so much. I've heard.
Yes,
Yes.
知らなかった.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think that's like the reaction for the day. Sister Yumiko like, like, oh, you're
That's,
gonna coffee on the rice. I think
that's
that's
my
it's something that Sister
reaction.
Yumiko is like gonna try.
あて、私、美味しいだって。美味しいんだ。
Yeah,
Eh.
yeah. The people
Yes.
actually like do that. But what a great discussion. That was like the enjoy Israel. Thank you, Israel. And now that we've talked about like the variety of teas, let's take it a step further. Here's a question for all of us. Do you know a place to go drink good tea? Sister Yumiko, siya na yung tatanungin natin since like she's like the local here. So do you know a place to drink good tea?
Mm. Maybe I would say convenience store or
Convenience.
uh, there's like so many type of tea that you
Yeah,
can
there's a
choose
lot of
from.
tea actually when you
Yeah,
go to convenience store. That's true.
green tea, not just green tea, but oolong tea and
Mm-hmm.
black tea, any kinds of tea you can buy.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, at this time of year, you can buy a warm one in a
Yeah,
convenience
that
store.
that's true. So at this time of the year, are whenever you go to the convenience store, just Yumiko, do you buy like the cold one or a warm tea?
Warm one po.
See you buy like the warm one because I still prefer cold, because it's not that
Mm,
it's not that cold yet, yeah. Pero Sister Haya, ikaw naman, do you know a good place to drink tea? To get good tea in
Actually,
Japan? Yeah.
everywhere is nice. Pero I prefer yung na-experience ko before sa Nagoya. I
Mm-hmm.
think doon kami sa isang coffee
mm,
sorry it's tea house na sa labas kasi niya. May magandang view. Then we made our own green tea like, yung you use the brush type. What do you call that? I don't know the term, but it's like a brush
Oo,
with
yung parang nasa
for
video
matcha.
oo.
kanina, yung
Yes.
ginaganon nila na yeah, yeah,
Kasi
yeah.
it's very
It looks
thick.
expensive, you know?
Yes. Very thick yung kanyang texture, I think. And yeah,
Mm.
it's very pure, I think. Then you will have some small sweets like dango, I think. Yes, not so
Mm.
nice. It's very
Mhm, mhm.
ano siya, very ano siya, pwede siyang ipag-compare talaga. I mean.
Mhm, mhm, mhm. Thank you, Sister Hannah. And as for me, kagaya lang din ako ng Sister Rumiko, I'm pretty basic. It's like convenience stores to go to. Because like whenever you go there, you have a lot of choices. Iba-ibang
Yes.
brand, iba-ibang type. Parang, kaya from time to time, whenever I go to a convenience store, I have like a hard time. Like, should I go for something new today? Or should I go for like my go-to? Like, magja-jasmine tea ba ako today kasi this is one I like or I should try a different. But I think you can never really go wrong if you're buying tea and convenience store. Like, wala namang, I don't think
Yes,
there's like a
I
bad
think
tea in the
yes.
convenience store, right? I think yung mga tinda sa convenience store is made to be like convenient and like to be, madali siyang inumin. Wala yung masyadong parang weird. It's meant to like to be made for like the masses. So I think yung mga nasa convenience stores, like, madali siyang i-consume. So pero may tanong si Sister Steph sa atin. Have you tried green tea from, and
Um,
yes,
uh, yeah, sushi place.
yes,
Oh
from a sushi place daw,
yeah,
yeah.
Oh,
you put
really?
powder and then pour. You put the button from your seat, and then there's you can have a hot water. There's a
Mhm.
tap. There's a the water tap at your seat, and then you push the button, and you can make your own green tea.
Mm.
Oh,
They also sell
yes.
it. They also sell the powder. Ah,
Is it
Mhm.
expensive, Sister Steph? Like the powder? Nag-iisip si Sister Steph. So habang tinatanong natin siya, tatanungin muna natin si ano, like, how often do you guys like drink tea? Sister Hyanel.
Ah, green tea talaga.
No.
Actually,
Any kind of tea, actually,
actually,
Like, how
I'm
often do
drinking
you consume tea?
specialty, which is ginger tea recently because
ah.
I caught
Mm.
colds. So I think I need
Yeah.
to, pampaganda ng boses. Kasi nawalan ako ng boses eh. Kaya I need to get it back. So yun, I think it's recently I drank it.
Mm. How about you, Sister Yumiko? Like, how often do you drink tea? I think
Eh,
one thing about like Japanese, I think you guys consume a lot of green tea, right?
yes, but lately I don't.
Mm-hmm. Lately you don't.
I maybe like
Okay.
one or twice a week.
A week.
I
So is that something that you prepare yourself, or you just like buy from the convenience store type of like twice a week you
um
buy?
maybe I make. I make,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes I buy.
Mm-hmm.
As if it's on the weekend, I buy. Um, but I normally drink rooibos tea. Rooibos tea. It's a different type of tea that's from Africa or some places.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that tea is good for your hair, so I drink the tea. But when I drink green tea, I feel it's, oh, this is tea.
This is tea.
Yeah.
Okay, last question. Last question. When is the best time to drink tea, Sister Yumiko?
Maybe in the morning, but
In the
maybe not.
morning. In the
Mm.
morning. But personally, I think you can like drink it anytime, any time of the day. You can like drink tea, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Maybe
right. I
not.
mean, it's pretty safe. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe not at nighttime. I don't drink green tea at nighttime. You can,
Why is that, Sister Yumiko? Any
um,
personal reasons for why you don't drink tea at nighttime, or why you
it
don't
con-
recommend?
yeah, it contains caffeine, so
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
it's hard for you to go to sleep.
Oh yeah. That
And
makes sense. That makes sense.
yeah, and Mexico the toilet as well. So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How about you, Sister Hayano? When's the best time to drink tea for you?
Actually, may cut off ako, Kuya Aizel. After
Mm-hmm.
12 din ako pwedeng uminom ng may caffeine. I
12
Noon.
noon. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So I prefer it drinking at the morning.
Are
Yes.
you guys are you guys sensitive to caffeine, or
Yes. So
you
much.
are?
I tried to drink tea at 5 p.m. Then hindi ako makatulog ng gamot. Kasi
Mhm.
yung ano yun eh, yun, napasarap ako ng inom.
Ayan. So kaya hindi
Yes.
na kayo nakatulog after. Ayan. Ayan. So sana all daw, sabi ni Sister Steph, ayan. But personally ako sa caffeine parang hindi naman ako super sensitive sa caffeine, but I'm really sensitive to sweets. So yun yung hindi nagpapatulog sa akin. So like when
Oh,
I
really?
overconsume,
So
yeah,
you don't eat chocolates at night?
yeah, pag
Oh,
nasasobrahan ako sa matamis, ayun, I can't sleep.
parang
So
baliktad
parang
tayo,
yun yung iniiwasan ko, whenever I like there's too much sweets, ayan, hindi ako nakakatulog. So I remember this one time, I'm gonna tell you guys a story. May binili akong parang candies, like parang alam niyo yung parang chewy candies, like they sell at the convenience store. Bumili ako ng ganun sa online, like one pack of it. And then, so, syempre maraming pack. So lagi akong meron, kinakain ko siya. And I remember struggling to sleep for like a week kasi I feel like I overconsumed it. So parang simula nun sabi ko like, I'm gonna avoid like eating too much like sweet, like, kasi parang yun nga, nahihirapan akong makatulog kapag, and having like sleeping struggles is like really tough, especially if you have work, if you're studying. And syempre
yes.
may tupad din, ayaw mong antukin sa mga tupad. So parang mahirap talaga siya, na kailangan mahalaga yung tulog sa atin. I think naging topic na natin siya before gaano kahalaga yung sleep, you know. And sana maging topic natin siya ulit sa mga producer natin dyan, baka pwede. O, di ba?
Yes.
Sleeping in Japan, you know. That anyway, you know, what a great discussion. Tea culture in Japan is truly offers something for everyone, from traditional tea houses to modern cafes to convenience stores. And speaking of Japanese culture, it's time for one of our favorite segments, Japanese lesson.
Japanese lesson.
はい。今日はですね、お茶に関する言葉を日本語でどのように言うのか、学んでいきましょう。In this segment, we'll teach you some useful Japanese words and phrases related to tea and tea time. So grab a pen and just listen and let's learn together. それでは、最初のものに行きたいと思います。Let's go to the first slide. はい。お茶。お茶は何でしょうか？ What's お茶ぽAte Haya? What's ocha in English po? We can do the other way around this time.
Yes po. Tip po.
Tea, yes. Ocha is tea. You can say, yes. This is the words, general words for tea used in various contexts po. So, you can say tea leaves for ocha, and the actual tea is ocha as well. And let's use the tea in a sentence も。はい。お茶飲みますか？ What's お茶飲みますか？ Kuya Aizel?
Also, do you drink tea?
Yes, do you drink tea? Or you can say, you can offer tea when you can say, you can offer tea po. So, would you
Oh.
like to drink some tea? お茶飲みますか? You can say that as well. And also, what just like Kuya Aiza said, do you drink tea? That's the same phrases that you can use. お茶飲みますか? Yes. はい。Okay, next slide po. Okay, matcha. What's matcha po? ate, ate, hi,
Green tea.
yes, it's
Powdered
No.
green tea po.
powdered green tea. Yes, po.
Oh.
It's powdered green tea. Yes, it's a powdered green tea matcha known for its vibrant green color and unique earthy flavor. Po. Yes, that's what matcha is, and I think that's the one that Ate Haya tried before with mixing
Yes
one.
po.
Yeah. Again, let's go to the next one. Chaki, that's a hard one. Chaki. What chaki means? Kuya Haya, do you know? As ate,
I think we mentioned na. I think we've used Chucky before, right? Sa previous topic natin. I think this one is like ano ba to? Yung utensils, like tea utensils. If I'm
yes,
not mistaken, yeah.
yes,
Am I correct, sister? Ayun.
yes, po.
And
These
I am
terms
correct.
refer to the various tools used in the preparation and serving of tea. Let's go to the example po. Chawan is matcha tea bowl po. And chashaku is a little scoop, tea scoop for matcha powder po. And cha chasen is the one that Ate Haya was talking about with a mixing one. It's a whisk for matcha po. For matcha po. It's a whisk po. And kyusu, it's a teapot for traditional Japanese teapot po. Yes, kyusu. Yes. Hi. Let's go to the next one po. Hi, we've heard these words from the last episode po. What's me? Kuya Aizel?
Yumi is teacup. And I think this is the third time that we use Ayunomi.
Ah,
Kasi
yeah.
yeah, we mentioned this before nung when we talked about sushi and yung last episode din natin.
Oh,
What's
yeah,
our
right.
last episode about? I think nalimutan ko na. But we first used when we first talked about sushi, and then last topic, I think this was also asked. Pero iba yung context niya. At nagta-type na yung producer natin. Yung hinihintay ko. And essential things. Ayan, me is also one of the essential things. So natanong din siya. And now, for the third consecutive time, me is actually, kapag talaga Japan no? So me is teacup. So am I
Yes.
correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a Japanese tea cup, a ceramic or porcelain cup used for drinking tea without a handle. Yes. So you can warm up your hand. That's what I do when it's winter. Okay. はい。では、今回はですね、お茶に関する言葉について、学んでいきました。Before we move on to the next segment of program today, don't go anywhere. Let's take a short break. Short station break po.
This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Hi. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for staying with us in INC Radio Japan Satellite Studio. 皆さん、この INC ラジオジャパンをご視聴いただきありがとうございます。皆さんのサポート本当にありがとうございます。We're so glad that you're staying with us, and let's continue to explore wonderful world of Japanese tea. And we also like to send a big short shout out to all our viewers and listeners from around the world who are joining with us. Keep those comments and questions coming, and we love to hear from you. はい、皆さんのコメントもお待ちしています。And now let's keep talk about tea. Let's continue, and it's time for a fun segment to really get things rolling. It's our segment Icebreaker Japan Trivia.
This is Icebreaker Japan Trivia.
This is where we challenge our viewers and listeners, and of course, our beloved co host, with some fun and interesting trivia questions about Japan. Let's see who knows their Japan facts. Let's start our trivia number one. So, for our trivia number one, why don't teacups have a handle? A. It was invented at that time. B. Easier to hold the teacup. Or C. Easier to make. Who knows the answer?
はい。ちょっと私の答えわかんないですけど、日本語でも、お
はい、
伝えします。
お願いし
はい。
ます。
はい。日本の、湯飲みですね。湯飲みはどうして、取っ手がないのでしょうか。答えの A はですね、まだ、発明されてなかった。で、B が、簡単に持てるから。
はい。
C は、簡単に作れることができたからです。はい、どれでしょうか。
どれでしょうか。Kuya Izil, what's your guess?
Oh, so my guess is letter B. Easier to hold
Easier
the
to hold the
teacup.
teacup?
Yes.
How about Ate Yumiko?
I think it's easier to make.
So, I
Is
will go. Yes.
is it
I,
easier to make the cup, actual cup, or easier to make teapot?
maybe the cup.
Maybe okay, good.
For me, I will go to A. It wasn't invented at that time. So, what will be the answer?
Okay, let's go. What's the answer?
Tawanan mo ko, Kuya Izil, ah. So, the answer is, wow, easier to hold the teacup.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, really? So the ideal temperature for the water when brewing green tea is that which allows you to comfortably hold a Japanese teacup in your hand when full. Thus, there is no need for a handle, and they are not included.
Mm-hmm.
So they design it like that because of ideal holding of the cup.
Yeah. So
Mm.
unlike coffee that's like very hot, green tea kasi I don't think it's served like really hot. Like it's served na hindi ka nang mag-iipihep. Like you can just drink it like comfortably. So yeah, you can like hold it. Especially kapag malamig, no? Like especially ngayon, like it's fall and like winter is coming. So like it's like
Yeah, you can warm.
it's very
Yeah.
nice. Like, you can just like hold it to warm your
Yes, yes.
hands. Yes. Po.
Meron siyang purpose talaga. No?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So let's move on to our next trivia question. What is a simple way to use used up tea leaves? Letter A, cleaning. B, diaper rash. C, deodorizing. Or D, all of the above.
はい、
皆さん。
2番目はですね、使い終わった茶葉の、使い道の例は何でしょうか？ A、掃除。B、おむつかぶれ。C、消臭。で、D が、全部の答えです。どれでしょうか？
Ate Yumiko は
なんだろう。C? CMB.
deodorizing?
CNA? C? Yeah,
CNA
deodorant.
is actually CNA actually works and it's used for cleaning.
Yes.
And it's
Oh,
also for
really?
deodorizing for the diaper rash. I'm not really sure.
But we don't
Yeah,
But
know
me
the
maybe
too.
answer.
it's us, you know.
So
Maybe
what would be the answer na?
for me, okay, the answer
Oh,
be all of
All
the
of the above, really? So you could put it in the diaper rush pala.
mm-hmm,
how?
it could
Oh,
be.
nice. Even after you've enjoyed the tea leaves themselves are useful cleaning items. Damp tea leaves placed on tatami mats and swept off with a broom will absorb dust and odor. They're
Mm-hmm.
also effective for deodorizing shoe storage boxes. Further, the catechins in tea leaves are effective against skin rashes. For a baby's diaper rash, etc., wrap the leaves in cloth and soak in hot water before gently applying to the rash. Yan, parang homemade
Mm-hmm.
remedy for the baby's
Mm-hmm,
rash.
mm-hmm,
So, yeah, nice. So let's move on to our last Japan trivia. Did you know the word tea or cha in Japanese is also used in phrases? Do you have
I
any
did not.
guess?
No, I don't know that, Sister Haya.
Phrases.
No, but maybe Sister Yumiko can help us with that.
Yes, maybe.
I can't think of anything. Like phrases, like famous phrase. I can't think of anything. Like, oh, we learned the sentence. お茶飲みますか?
Phrase. What?
Ah.
Actually, I don't know po. So, what would be our Ayan. So in Japanese, this would be the answer. In Japanese, the word tea appears in a variety of commonly used phrases. Taking a deeper look at the roots of these phrases reveals a strong cultural connection to tea. For example, ocha no ko sai, which means something akin to a piece of cake. Ocha no ko refers to tea sweets, since they aren't very filling. It represents something easy to do, like eating a piece of cake. The sai is essentially an onomatopoeia representing the way one would eat them. Another example is ni ban senji, which means a second brew and refers to a rehash. While this phrase refers to the second brew as something lacking the originality and freshness of the original. If you do it properly, then the second is also enjoyable in its own way.
Yeah,
Ayan.
I know Ochanoko Saisai. Oh,
So,
it's
is it
something that you want to say. Oh, that's easy. Like, that's
So like
Ochanoko
yes,
Saisai だね.
so if there's
oh
something to do that seems easy, like you compare it, you use that Ochonoko Saisai as a metaphor to say
Yes.
something that just like
okay,
easy, like just
okay.
like making a tea, it's easy as making a tea, something like that. I think that is like yun yung parang ano niya, based on sa pagkakaintindi ko, na parang when something is like very easy to do, like you say that, you know. Yeah, okay,
Yes.
okay. Alam pala ni
Yes.
Sister Yumi ko eh. Tapos sabi mo kanina
Ochako
Sister
no
Yumi ko, hindi mo
saisai.
alam.
Ochanoko Saisai.
And so great job, everyone. We hope you had fun with our icebreaker Japan trivia. Now let's dive into the second part of today's topic discussion.
It's time for the main topic discussion.
Earlier, we've talked about all the amazing tea innovations. Now let's dive into something that you can try at home, how to brew your own tea. Brewing your own tea can be a fun and rewarding experience, whether you're using loose leaves, tea bags, or even experimenting with different flavors. So sit back, relax, and get ready to learn some easy tips and tricks for brewing the perfect cup of tea at home. Let's check this tutorial video.
Make tea with me. Let's start with mugicha or barley tea. 1 tea bag is equals to 500 milliliter of water, so I added 1000 ml and 2 tea bags. Just leave it for 2 hours and ready to serve. Now let's go on to midoricha or green tea. After boiling some water, carefully pour the hot water over the tea leaves or the tea bags. Cover the teapot and let the tea steep. The time steeping varies. Black tea 3 to 5 minutes, green tea 2 to 3 minutes, and herbal tea 5 to 7 minutes. In my case, I'm using green tea, so I've waited 2 to 3 minutes. Once your tea is ready, pour it into teacups and enjoy. If you want something cold, try this Earl Grey tea latte tea bag. You'll just put the tea bag in and pour some water. After a few minutes, you can put some ice and enjoy. Thanks for watching, and now you're all set to enjoy a cup of tea with just a tea bag. Happy sipping!
And that was a fantastic video on how to brew your own tea. So, kita nyo naman, napakadali naman talagang gumawa ng tea. No? Talagang walang effort na kailangan, hindi kagaya ng coffee na ang dami pang mga process. So, pag tea, sasaw mo lang yung tea bag, okay ka namin. Pwede ka nga lang bumili sa convenience store din. It's that convenient to like make your own tea. But now that we all know the basics of brewing, let's get a little creative. Now, if you could try to make your own drink using tea, what would it be? So siguro, iaasa ko na sa mga co-host ko kasi hindi ako magaling dito, you know. Would you go for something sweet, something spicy, or maybe something with a twist? Let's just ask Sister Haya now.
For
And
me,
if you could
Kuya
make your own
Aiko,
tipo, yeah.
yes, I would prefer to make it something spicy. Para
Spicy tea.
yes. Parang yung sinasabi ko sa yung ginger, parang may suntok.
Mhm.
Oh,
You
oh yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
para kasi, health benefits na rin.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And kapag spicy kasi, I think it will make your body more, medyo mas warm. Parang,
Mm-hmm.
ayun nga, it will, it will give you some prevention for the colds ba? Yes.
How about you, Sister Yumiko? Like, if you could make your own tea, what would it be?
Yeah, I put cinnamon sometimes in a black tea pot. It
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not green
Why?
tea.
Why is that? Why do you do that?
It smells. I like cinnamon, so I
Wow.
put cinnamon powder on top of black tea, and then put some
Mm-hmm,
milk on it. Yes.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That's
So
like
that
milk
is.
tea, Ate Yumiko.
Yes, yes.
Mhm. So I'm curious, since Sister Hayanel mentioned milk tea, like um how famous is milk tea in Japan, Sister Yumiko? Like
Um. Yeah, you can buy in convenience store, supermarket, everywhere.
mhm,
Po.
mhm, mhm.
Yeah, milk tea. Yeah, famous
Kasi parang I
and
I think the popularity of milk tea like over the years it's gotten, you know, parang it's hindi naman siya ganoon kasikat before. I mean, I think back in the Philippines and when nung nandun pa kami, Sister Yumiko,
yes.
milk tea is not really like a thing. Then
Yes.
it started to be a thing and it's like and now it's like the milk tea market is like really big. How about in Japan? Has milk tea always been a thing in Japan?
No, it became very popular like a few years ago.
Right,
It was
right,
really
right.
popular,
Mm-hmm,
yes.
mm-hmm,
Yes.
mm-hmm. But do you guys personally like milk tea?
Yes, I like milk tea, but if it's in summer, I
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
prefer not to put milk in it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
How
in the
about you,
winter.
Sister Hayana?
Yes
What's your
po.
thoughts about milk tea?
Hindi ako masyado sa milk tea kasi parang sobrang it's so sweet, I think.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
And I'm not so much I do not so much like milk.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Uh, Very minimal lang.
As for me, tummy ache whenever I drink milk. So
Yes.
I like how much I avoid. Like it
Ah,
tastes good. It tastes good. I like it, but I mean, it's not my my body doesn't like milk, so it's a pass for me. So next, do you have any question about tea? Like we need to make this conversation longer kasi I think like marami pa tayong dapat pag-usapan sa ating tea. Yeah, and totoo na hindi siya pwede sa lactose peeps, and I'm like one of these people na merong ganon, sadly, na parang before okay lang naman siya, pero parang I feel like over the years parang it's gotten worse. So right now I really don't consume any milk like at all. Ayan.
Yes.
So, have you ako naman siguro pag tatanungin niyo ako siguro I want my tea to be like citrusy. So like lemon tea is like fruity like type of teas.
oh,
I like that so much. Kaya mahilig ako sa citrusy stuff eh. Kasi it's like super
is
yeah,
it
use is
really?
it's really good, it's really good. I love that one. Parang super ano lang siya, super refreshing, and it helps me like whenever I want my mood to be like boosted. I go for something that's like, citrusy. It's really, it's really
Refreshing, no?
yeah, it's refreshing. It's refreshing. And yung nasa video natin kanina, masarap yun eh, yung barley tea ba yun, yung mugi cha, yung nasa video na inano na prepare sa atin. And it's also good kasi parang yung flavor nun, parang yung roasted kasi yung parang flavor nun. So if you wanna go sa mga viewers natin, sa mga listeners natin, if you wanna go for something that's like, medyo roasted yung lasa, like roasted flavor, like nutty na flavor yan, go for that barley tea. And again, shout out to Sister Emerald for preparing that very nice video for us. Naman nagtimpla pa siya ng tatlong tea para sa ating lahat. Tapos siya rin yung uminom nun syempre. So I hope Sister Emerald na enjoyed her, like 1 liter plus, she's definitely not dehydrated after that video. So tinulungan niya tayo, tinulungan din natin siya kasi she's been dehydrated, pero after that not at all. Sister Emerona is living healthy after that video. So welcome, Sister Emerona. And that's it. What a fun and creative conversation about tea drinks. Now, as we continue our program today, let's take a moment to reflect on something equally important: our Christian values.
Christian value.
はい、クリスチャンバリューのコーナーでは、私たちの信仰の中心である、礼拝上への生き方に焦点を当ててみます。今回は、日本の埼玉ローカルまでの生き方を皆さんにご紹介します。初めて、埼玉支部に行く方、また、近道を知りたい方はぜひ参考にしてみてください。Let's take a closer look at how you can get to one of the local congregations here in Japan.
Hello everyone, today I'm going to guide you to local congregation of Saitama from Nishiurawa Station.
Way from Nishiurawa Station. From the main exit, turn left. You can see the convenience store on the right. From there, turn right and then walk straight. You can see the restaurant and the back on the right side. Keep walking on the main road. At the stop sign, turn right. Keep going straight. At the second stoplight, cross the stoplight and continue walking straight.
At the end of the row, you will reach the Saitama logo at the corner.
I hope this guide will help you.
That was helpful guide on how to get to your local congregation. Now, as we continue with our Christian value segment, let's take a moment to reflect on the Christian value for today. As we explore Japan's teas, we find that patience, essential in our spiritual lives, is equally important in discovering the diverse world of Japanese tea. Japan offers many different varieties of tea, such as green tea, including sencha, matcha, and others, each requiring specific cultivation methods and steeping techniques. Learning about these teas is a slow and deliberate process, much like growing in understanding and faith. It takes time to appreciate the nuances of each type, from the careful cultivation of tea leaves to the mindfulness involved in tea preparation. Just as God teaches us to grow in patience, learning about tea in Japan invites us to approach the process with a humble heart, recognizing that mastery comes with time, effort, and attentiveness. It reminds us that the journey of discovery, whether in faith or tea, is as valuable as the destination.
はい、日本のお茶を探求するとき、忍耐が私たちの精神的な生活に不可欠であるのと同じように、日本茶のさまざまな世界を探求するときも、忍耐は必要です。今回は、日本の緑茶、抹茶などさまざまな種類があることを知りました。日本の、そのお茶の文化を理解するにも慎重なプロセスが必要ですが、これと同じように、神様が私たちに忍耐を育むのを、大事だと教えているのも同じです。日本では、お茶について学ぶことは、時間、努力、そして、注力が必要であるということも、認識しました。同じように、謙虚な心でプロセスを、取り組むようプロセスを学ぶことは、私たちキリストの教会のメンバーにとってとても重要です。それは、信仰であれ、お茶であれ、発見の旅は目的地と同じくらい、価値があることを私たちに、思い起こさせています。
And just like that, we've come to the end of today's program. We hope you enjoyed exploring the world of tea with us, from the different varieties to the exciting innovations in tea making. It's been a wonderful time discussing how tea is more than just a drink. It's a way to connect with others and a source of inspiration. We hope you've learned something new today. But before we go, let's not forget the YouTube challenge question we asked earlier. What's the most popular tea in Japan?
は
We've
い、
known... はい。
はいはい。このプログラムの最初で、お伝えしたように、日本の、一番有名なお茶は何でしょうかという質問の答えを今発表します。あてはやありがとうございます。
So here it is. The most popular tea in Japan is green tea, especially sencha.
はい、答えはですね、煎茶でした。一番、人気のお茶は煎茶です。
While matcha tea may be one of the best known types of Japanese teas around the world, sencha is the most popular, making up to 70% of all the tea consumed in Japan. It's the go-to tea for most Japanese people, and it is enjoyed in various forms, from hot to cold. There you have it. Thanks to everyone who participated in the live chat and shared their guesses. We hope you learned something new and have fun along the way.
As we wrap up today's program, we want to thank you all for tuning in. Maraming salamat po sa pakikinig at pagsubaybay sa ating program. And sana makasama ulit namin kayo sa aming susunod pang mga program. Thank you so much po. It's always a pleasure to have you with us. And we look forward to seeing you next time with more exciting topics that, yeah, of course, guaranteed yan kapag sa INC Radio Japan. We also like to thank all the ministers and ministerial workers here in the District of Nagoya and Tokyo, Japan. And also, of course, our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, CEBSI President, CEO, and CFO Coordinator, Brother Angelo Eranio Manalo. We thank you po for always guiding us. Next program is INC Radio Cagayan Valley. Bye, everyone.
That's it for today's journey on culture and travel here on INC Radio Japan. We hope you've enjoyed exploring with us and discovered something new about the world and its amazing cultures. Be sure to join us next time for more exciting destinations, inspiring stories, and cultural treasures waiting to be uncovered. Don't forget, your next adventure is just a tune away. This has been Culture and Travel, only on INC Radio Japan. Until next time, mata ne!
Ito ang INC Radio, DZEM 954, ang tinig ng katotohanan, himpilan ng Iglesia ni Cristo, sumasahim papawid mula sa Quezon City.